Yo, 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 yo. So I gotta start talking about my journey, right? so, man, I'm gonna help somebody. Somebody out there gonna hear this. I was sleeping on myself, but that's that's the terminology of slang. Truth of the matter is that these words have value to them. They mean something to somebody. And what's been a problem with me is separating what it meant to that person and the message. The straight on good truth of the message. What caught my attention. And what caught my attention, that's what it was. um so what did I do naturally? I tried to figure out what it meant. And what it meant wasn't exactly what it appeared to. The words were misleading. um Much like, lazy. These are things that I feel that are important to exist. Or maybe they're just something that made sense at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a linguistics. Like, I could definitely say something. I can put words and pictures together, is what I'm saying. Like, we're creative. I got a poetic license, right? Like, so there can be a lot of things said that don't necessarily mean anything. Let's be honest. And something can be passed down to generation that doesn't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Um, like you got terminologies, and I know it's actually probably doesn't even exist anymore. I'm sure no one's saying this, but um, obviously, they used to call lazy slaves. A lazy slave would be a dead slave. It's like hiring a horse. Hiring a horse. It's like buying a horse and it doesn't work. Broken leg, got two broken legs. You're probably gonna eat that horse. But anyway, so my process is this, right? I should edit the rest of that shit out because that didn't really make any difference. Like it doesn't matter. But yeah. So a client asked me to do some emojis. They wanted to do them in 3D, and I can't tell the project, but I can show this because they said that that's cool. Yeah, so I was just looking to try to figure out, what different things I could do. But I'm gonna start documenting this because I have to. And I'm looking to get into um backgrounds. I want to start doing backgrounds. So that's one of my big things is I do backgrounds, but what I'm saying is I do character development. You know what I'm saying? You want a character, like I do that. I'll spend a time to do a character for you. And that's kind of like the thing that I want to do. But backgrounds, I'm starting to like backgrounds because I'm getting more into I'm getting more into the animation. What did I just do? I'm getting more into the animation part of it, so I'm gonna start showing myself doing a little bit of animation too. I'm gonna be honest with you, talking and drawing is not something I do well, so that's probably why you guys haven't seen me doing this stuff, because I don't want to talk, I just want to draw. And drawing is very connected to my state of being. Anyone that knows me, and it's not very many people that know me like this, that have hung around me long enough to see my work ethic. If you know me, you know that. And if you know that, then you know that. You know that I am an emotional drawer. And up until lately, I just figured out how to draw emotionally. And what I mean is, drawing when I'm excited has been the easiest thing ever. And it's been the safest and best bet for me. drawing excited, you know? When I feel good, drawing from there. And you can have a lot of regrets. I just got like a random vision in my head. But anyway, so drawing and from being happy has been kind of very systematic with me. It's something that I do naturally, right? You happy, you go draw something. But then obviously my ability to draw dwindles. Like I'm just not, it don't dwindle, like that don't ever dwindle. But what I mean is like if I'm stressed out, I'm not drawing. I love doing this. You know what I'm saying? So it's cost me a lot. Like I started doing this at a young age, didn't know exactly what I was doing. I knew I just liked doing it. So with that, people just took advantage of me. But from that, I didn't understand business. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like business was not something that I was. No one told me about that. And primarily just growing up, some things. You are the large sum of your experiences, and just growing up, some things happened to me as far as like what was said to me, and what started that me off on my self-esteem journey, and those things. So I guess let me put in perspective. So my pops, right? So he didn't know, and I get it, but it's not about him knowing or not. It's just more about when you backtrack your life journey. I started to seeing like a pattern, and my pattern was showing me that there are things that that happen to you that aren't necessarily they're not necessarily bad. You know what I'm saying? It's perspective. It's like if you see it as bad, then that's how it's gonna be. But I'm not talking about perspective from like a point of view of where you're in the now. You know what I'm saying? Like me and the Nile River aren't friends. So perspective from the standpoint of how you feel when you sorry, I don't like doing this, man. I don't know if it's going. I don't even know if I want to get better at talking and drawing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, fuck this. No, let me stop. I can't. See, Nehemiah, I love you. This is just like. So I like depth. I like detail. I'm a detail guy. Even though it goes unnoticed, but I feel like it doesn't go unnoticed because there is a level of there's a level of effectiveness. Maybe I can't say that, but there's a level that, like your eyeballs when you're looking at something like Spider-Man, when they first started doing that CGI with Spider-Man, maybe it was just me, but they didn't rank pretty high. When I went and saw it, I could tell something was weird. I didn't know much about, actually, no, I knew exactly what that was. So when I saw him crawling up the side of the wall back when he first did that shit, I knew that was 3D animation, as well as Blade. When Blade's last episode, and I'm telling my age right now, his last movie that he did in the series, they tried to mess around with CGI, and it was like terrible. When I say terrible, like I mean, and it didn't. Blade did well because we like Wesley Snipes as an actor, But that series didn't win. Not the series, but that scene didn't win nothing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it could have possibly did, because that was when it first was, first came out. But I forgot why exactly I said that. That's okay. I'm not gonna trip. But yeah, man. I don't want to put that in a lighter color like that, because this right here is a lighter color. So let me go up on the scale. So I'm gonna go up on the scale, because I know obviously going up on the scale is gonna give me a little lighter tone. So a little lighter. I want the feel of the shadow, but at the same time, I don't want the shadow to overwhelm the drawing. Because I am using shadows on his face to represent like a little bit of emotion, or the lighting, I should say, not shadowing, but the lighting. So I don't want the lighting to, you know what I'm saying, to match the shading of his face, like his facial expressions, like this right here, the little, volumes underneath his cheeks, which I kind of make that consistent throughout the drawings. And this is a sketch, just to kind of figure out if he's interested. And yeah, so if he wants to go another way with it, just needs to let me know. We'll figure that out, and we make it happen. It's not a problem at all. All right, so I just wanted to document a little bit of love, kind of get in the habit of talking on the Mizike. All right, peace.